good power source. Good old watering crops. Electricity and water, I don't know about that. Let's see. Lamachi. Yay. Wow, distribution of water. Oh no, it's acting up. Like no matter what the situation, even in another universe, it's still an MMORPG. Go fix the water hose. Like, yeah, go take care of it. Does that mean I have to do something? No, I'm just kidding. Solved it. Super easy. The folks are delighted. It was a pleasure to meet them. Princess family. Dun 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 dun. Come visit us anytime.
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
Time for what?
I'm glad you could...
Oh, there she is.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene's come to see you. We're here, Namika.
That's the bracelet.
Oh. What's the matter, dear?
Lamont.
It can't be.
Ay, caramba, my bracelet.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a...
Is it...
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us it was perhaps days, but... for...
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is... Has she no more?
Soul
She
cell.
always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it...
Ma'am, the ushers have
Oh,
arrived.
that's why he was collecting their souls in the city. Yeah.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort. Be not afraid.
living on in memory. The Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here.
Maybe she wanted to tell you something.
Is there any way I might stay? We may not share the same blood.
Let us give them some time.
She didn't speak, but
It's not the end. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking.
With what we can be reasonably certain of. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants. What's more, having met Namika, taken together, these phenomena strongly specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection.
It does seem the most likely.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of... I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was... The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with...
in other words, seems as lost as the rest of us, right? Yep.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everett. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexander. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where...
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoral judge. But we're not talking about a simple difference of a... I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zorolja's life.
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people... I will do everything in... It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due... Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The thunder?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make...
She's hiding stuff. Don't trust her that much.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Nami.
Namika?
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but
How can you not know? You're in charge here.
then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
What? Cloud storage.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there. Oh, I really must be
Yep. Robots using us. They're using us. She's just been taken up into the cloud. Wow. Wow. Well, that's going to be upsetting for her. Yeah, soul stones are charging. Yeah, what's that? Sure. Let's give chase. Da, da, da. Fields to the east. Oh, it's a little cave. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There he is.
What is this?
Ironville!
Bandits, huh?
A trap?
It really is you?
Huh?
That's his mom.
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes.
My darling, what?
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, it's so good to to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here?
Fussy little bun bun.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere.
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird...
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galul Jaja's kin? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Elenespir was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You're...
I can't say that I do.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, but this won't do. Come in! Come in!
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
This is actually a nice, like, little cave hideout. Actually, pretty awesome.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Pretty funny. The music's getting weirder too. Pretty cool. Oblivion. Everyone loves Oblivion. Reserve of Souls. Wow. Man, that's so dystopian. Yeah, 0. Zero miss. Wow, the regulators, huh? Anyone wearing them? Because that's how people really die, right? Yeah, no, I had to suffer the pain of loss, I knew it. Yay, more souls. It's like Onimusha. Wow. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. 100 years ago. Hmm. And people chose security, probably. Yeah, but you can ensure a natural death if you use the regulators. Whoa. This is a bop. What's this music? Dubstep jazz? What's going on? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, here we go. Ready to hide in a heartbeat. Striker. Oh yeah, we'll compensate for the work. That makes sense. We'll probably get extra souls too. Uh-oh. Wow, man. Yep. Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Can be slight. Changing one form so the being becomes more reminiscent of Void Scent. And unlike the Void Scent, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken souls that are forcibly taken. Wow, the Ethereal Sea, okay. We'll call him out. Instead of Dawnbreaker. I have some thoughts, and both technology and values are playing the wide gulf between Tuliela and Alexandria. What's your proposal? Yeah, there's a ruler, yeah. Strike down Zoralja. Fussy little bun bun. Yep. Entrance to the Earth and Sky hideout. Let's do it. Try to stop him once and for all. Wow. Or this is just sudden gamble trust someone you've only just met. That's true. So fight with me, I beg you. It's always been tough going out alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. How could we not trust you? Fussy little bun. Yeah. I get it, they hammered that joke again. It's decided. Collaboration. Yay. There we go. Brothers always yearned to surpass their father. Yeah, so I attacked really well. It's because of the amount of time. Yeah, I thought this was the place. Solution 9, that's so cool. Residential district, maybe that's the new future residential district. Tower entrance, let's go. Solution 9, let's see it. Moving his operatives all over the main crew here. I'm Guillaume, the leader of this hideout, and the dependable young twin behind me, Nostalgia and Waikwe. I'm Nostalgia. Pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years. Our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Unless I'm mistaken. Beautiful names. No memories of my mother. I also think I carry a part of her with me. You decided to join Oblivion. They look very similar. I mean, their hair is different, but want to avenge your father. Oh yeah, sisters. Yeah. Good, good. So even the minor characters have some motivation. That's good. Ambrosia was his name. Years ago, he was taken away. A scuffle. Soldier over a disagreement. Minor said, so at first he clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made a decision to move our regulators. We'd already lost our memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father. Sometime later, we were approached by members of Oblivion hoping to get justice for our father. Wow. Yeah, it took a dark turn. It's your fault. Yeah, let's avenge the father. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Please allow me to introduce myself. It's pretty much the same story for me. Tono Wawatan. I'm the faintest things outside the barrier. Dreamers to go see with my own eyes. Yeah, that'd be fun. Others in the back room. Uh-oh, the back rooms. Just kidding. Back room of our headquarters. Dun 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 dun. Meanwhile, in Everkeep, okay. What's she gonna do? This is so weird. It's like a server room. I don't know. Oh, okay, there they are.
You've been consulting with Wuk Lamat. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require.
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuk Lamat bears, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for... What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't...
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family.
Yeah, it's probably a fallacy of some sort.
The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And we got... To kill them is my Wuk Lamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
That's a good point.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well. Wuk Lamat, if your father is worthy... But should you fall short...
Tuliola. There we go.
What now?
Yeah, let's head to Solution 9. Yes. Alright, let's see if us being guests is enough. Well, it doesn't mean that she betrayed you, it just might mean the system's not working. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. Wow, it looks so old and rusty. It's a residential district too. That's kind of cool. It's like a shopping mall. Whoa, it's kind of big.
Everkeep. A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Whoa, that's so cool.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. Now, will I go and explain the situation to those in the back room? Why not take a moment? I believe lived experiences.
Maybe.
And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
Sure, yeah. Yep, explore is the word of the day.
I had a...
Looks like a very open layout.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside.
Oh, I'm sure.
Absolutely. As Fiend's registered guest, you'll find your the elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine.
All right, then.
Yes.
Yeah, he's interested in the tech, alright.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to...
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
Yeah, I kind of want to get one of those soul machines.
The way from there is a little complicated.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Looks like a bar behind you. Everything's too spread out, though, like design-wise. Streets are way too big. I like the open layout, but it reminds me of a mall.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So,
Ay, caramba.
What aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal.
Probably part of mainframe.
Tell me about your adventurer friend. You must have been through a lot.
Yep.
You might say that.
Wait, what? You did? Eleanor Spear, why didn't you mention...
Sure.
It's not that I'm scared or anything.
They keep pushing this, they keep pushing it. Yeah. Smile and nod, there you go. That's what you gotta do. Hey. Alright, let's light up all the shards. This reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII. No, it's different. Scanning port 9. Wow, it's so big. Look at all this stuff. Look at it. Hey, here we go. Yeah, I don't know how to get over there. Guess I'll find out. One way or another. Scared of heights, huh? His mouth open.
Ah! There you are!
Lamachi.
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the check.
Well, that's that.
Now, I know...
Oh!
Yes.
Follow, I guess. I don't know. There you go, walking and talking. Most of the game, walking and talking. Which is fun.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make...
What?
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye.
Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. Unequipped with regulators as you are.
I appreciate your Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel.
I do understand. Let me say only Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and It may ring hollow coming from the but unlike me,
you really are. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort until they'll keep everyone safe. So we...
Yep.
Please. So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like...
About me?
Yeah.
To be frank, we're still not... So, if you have a moment, would you show us...
You're... Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guest. If you like, I can introduce you to my
But...
That you are. This will be an enjoy...
Oh, that's fun. Queen's Tour. Next time, we're going to take that tour. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'll talk to you later.